Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is City and welcome back to another NBA 2K25 rebuild here on the channel. Today we're looking after the Los Angeles Lakers. Now the Lakers are 11-7 on the season and their next game is OKC. I'm recording this on Thanksgiving for Americans, but I don't celebrate Thanksgiving because I'm Australian. But happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans watching, if I do have any American fans. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys. So the Lakers are a bit of an interesting team. They've moved D'Angelo Russell to the bench. Now, obviously, LeBron is 39. We can, overwrite his retirement once. And 2K doesn't let you do it again. We have Anthony Davis, who up to a couple weeks ago was definitely having an MVP caliber season. And he still kind of is. I still really like his odds for Depoy. I think he might be up there, but Wemby is just an absolute beast. Austin Reeves is playing as the point guard at the moment. Dolce Connector has been a really big bright spot. He's kind of forced Rui to the bench, which is really interesting. So this team is going to be interesting for the rest of the year, man. I don't think we're going to make any changes at this deadline, but I think in the offseason, we're going to make some moves. I actually could see us trading D'Angelo Russell at the deadline. We might just go to the deadline and see what happens if we trade D'Angelo Russell. But mostly everyone else is probably going to stay until they either retire or we really badly need to trade them. So I'm just going to let this team run its course to the deadline and I'll see you guys with an update. Okay, so at this point, we're 21-16. We stopped on January 9th because we had a big win over the Hornets. But we're playing okay. We're not doing too bad. Let's have a look at the player stats leaderboard. So obviously AD and LeBron are leading the way, 25 points from LeBron. Almost a triple-double in his age 39 season. That's insane. He's age 40 now. Age 40 season. AD is playing really well as well. Austin Reeves is playing pretty good off the bench. D'Angelo Russell's back in the starting lineup because I want to get him just a little bit of trade value. Rui, Connect, Christian Wood. I don't really want him to be the backup anymore. So I think it's time to make a trade. And I think I'm hoping the guy that I'm wanting here is going to be available for trade. So let's have a quick look, have a quick read through. So yeah, so Devin Booker is untouchable. We don't want Devin Booker, Julius Randle, Jeremy Grant, Corey Kispert. So I think we went straight past the team I was actually thinking about. So Trae Young is on the trading block. Okay. That is very interesting. And Dyson Daniels also is too. If we can get both of those guys, man, I'm not going to go for both, but that would be pretty cool. So Trae Young is the guy we're going to go for. Now, there's a lot of rumors that the Lakers are looking for a new point guard. And we can obviously potentially maybe get LaMelo Ball. But I think that's going to be a bit more difficult than Trae Young. Do we potentially just go for LaMelo Ball? Let's just try and get LaMelo Ball. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so in this trade, we're going to throw up D'Angelo Russell. We're going to throw up... I don't know who else to really throw up. Let's go and throw Christian Wood into this trade as well. Let's throw Gabe Vincent, and that matches the salary, but I don't think we're going to get enough value to get this done. Let's take Muhammad Guy back. And we're also going to have to take someone else back here. Daquan Jeffries. Yeah, sure. So that's not going to get it done. I think we only have a couple of first round picks. We have a first round pick here, which is not going to be valuable at all. And then, yeah, okay. So if we take Gabe Vincent out of this, we still need to make up $12 million more. So is that potentially Hashimura, which I don't dislike trading Hashimura. I feel like I feel like this might be what they would want. They want to pick 2, but let's see if they'll do this. They're not willing to do that. What if we did throw in a first round pick? They're not willing to do that. What if we go 2 seconds? I know this is an insane value. They're not willing to do that. Okay, so LaMelo Ball might be a bit more difficult. I really don't want Christian Wood on this team anymore. So, okay. Let's just offer the same sort of thing for Trae Young. Because Trae Young is still a great player. Don't get me wrong. I still really like Trae Young as a player. Very entertaining player. So we're going to need to take back a couple of players, which is fine. I would like to hopefully get back someone like okay. I'll take Seth Curry. And then we need one more as well. So a couple of veteran pieces, I guess you can say. Garrison Matthews, yeah, sure. For whatever reason, he's a bit more value. So let's see if they're willing to accept this, and they're not. Okay. Well, that kind of blows up in our face a little bit here. So what if we did going off for Hood-Schifino in this as well? Let's take out Garrison Matthews. Let's see. So let's maybe ask for this dude. And then like Cody Buffin's going to be more value than what we can really ask for. Kenrich Williams. That's too much salary for us. So now we need to look at salary. So Garrison Matthews probably the only guy here that they would probably be willing to move on from. Okay, let's see if they'll maybe accept this, and they won't. What do we throw in a second? They won't. Okay. I think we might have to go back to the drawing board a little bit. If we keep Hood-Schifino, maybe we throw in like a Max Christie. That could get it done, and it doesn't. All right, so I might need to work on a better trade. I'm going to do something a little bit interesting. I'm taking a gamble. We're going to go Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams. I know we're including a first round pick in this, but I don't hate it. We could offer like 3 seconds. Maybe would they do that? Let's see. If we do all our seconds like so, bam. Would you do that? They agree. Okay, so we don't even need to give up a first. All right, now we're going to do something a little bit weird. I'm going to switch AD to the power forward. We're going to switch LeBron to the point guard, Austin Reeves to the shooting guard, and then we're going to play Jeremy Grant as the small forward. He goes up. Okay. I think I really like that. Now, what does the team look like if we do that, though? Let's have a see. So, LeBron, Austin Reeves, Jeremy Grant, Anthony Davis, Robert Williams, Dalton Connect off the bench with Jared Vanderbilt. Okay, Christian Wood, I don't want to play. He's out. Max Christie. And then we have Gabe Vincent that we could potentially throw out as well. Okay, so if we play Bronny like 10 minutes, Hayes can get like 14 minutes. Connect. I want Connect to have a little bit more minutes. And then who needs more minutes in the starting lineup? Robert Williams can get 29 minutes, sure. We don't need to play LeBron 30 minutes. Okay, cool. I potentially think we can still ship out Gabe Vincent and Christian Wood, but I do like this team. I think we've increased the capabilities. Pace and space, yeah, is balanced. Okay, cool. Let's also look quickly if we can just trade Finder and get rid of, like, what if we throw them together? Can we get anything decent? What if we did throw that with, like, our first round pick as well? We'll see if we can offer that too. Yeah, there's some okay options here. Nothing amazing. Paul Reed's a decent option as a backup center, but none of these really jump out. Okay, so what then if we go our first round pick just to get off these contracts? Doesn't look like it changes too much. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Nothing really jumping out at me that's super amazing. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. That's not bad. No, I think we're gonna be good with what we have, which is completely fine by me. Actually, I mean that's a huge. I don't want to include that first though. I actually don't hate this trade. Grayson Allen is a good off the bench shooter, and then we have a better backup point guard in Tyus Jones compared to Bronny James. I think we might just pop that trade if I'm being completely honest. Or we can go Delano Banton with Job Brief, which also isn't that bad. All these trades are actually decent. Okay, if we can get rid of this first and include, say, like a Cam Reddish, they can't take that on, unfortunately. So what if we take this dude back? Would you do this? No, they won't. Is there anyone else that you'd be willing to give up? Damon Lee, would you be willing to give up? They want a first, now give us a second. I don't want to do that. What if we don't include Maxwell Lewis and we include Hood-Schifino? There we go. Let's see if they'll accept this. They don't accept that. Okay. That's really annoying. What if we did include Maxwell Lewis as well? Is there any realm of possibility that you'd accept this? No. Okay. That is a shame. So what if we took out... So I guess we can include Max Christie in this trade if we really wanted to. If we took out Cam Reddish and we threw in... Like, I know he's one of the only guys that are decent on this team. They're not going to do it. What do they say? They don't want to take the extra salary. Okay. What if we do this? Cam Reddish and... Okay. I mean, done. Bam. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay. I think we got a lot better. Dalton Connect, Trey Jones, Vanderbilt, Grayson Allen, and Damian Lee, who we're not going to play. And we're going to play Jackson Hayes. I think we play Grayson Allen a little bit more. We'll go 10 minutes, 14 minutes. We'll go 20 to Connect, 18 to Jones, 18 to our guy, Grayson Allen. And then, yeah, I actually really rate this team. I think we could be playoff bound. 52 wins. Jason Kidd is coach of the year. I don't know why it brought me to this screen. AJ Westbrook, executive of the year, most improved. MVP Luka, not most improved. Rookie of the year, Jared McCain. Armin Thompson, Wemby. Jalen Suggs, most improved. Yeah, okay. I can kind of see that. Jason Tatum, clutch player of the year. Okay, there we go. That was better. We get 2 Lakers, Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and a guy that should have been a Laker, Trey Young. Do we get anyone else on any of these teams? We get Anthony Davis on all defensive first team. And then we also get Dalton Connect third in Rookie of the Year race, which is nice to see. So we are the 4th seed, which you really like to see that. I mean, we took a big risk. We didn't trade our first round pick, which is... We didn't? I don't think we did. I hope we didn't. LeBron, 26 points, 7.5 rebounds, 8.7 assists, 24 for Anthony Davis, 15 from Jeremy Grant, Austin Reeves, 14, Dalton Connect, 12, and Tyus Jones, 8 and 7. Robert Williams is great in the center position. I mean, he doesn't really have to do too much apart from steals and blocks. And look what he's doing, man. Look what he's doing. Grayson Allen was also great off the bench too in his limited role. So come up against the Timberwolves in the first round. That's never an easy option. So yeah, I guess we're going to see how it goes. So they have a pretty good team. Obviously, this is one of the best teams in the West coming up against us. So game 1 goes to them. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to the Timberwolves. Game 5 goes to us. And then game 6 goes to the Timberwolves. So we're going to a game 7 here. This is going to be difficult, but we're at home, and that doesn't seem to really freaking matter, man. Okay, so can we please have a big comeback? It doesn't look like it. It looks like we're going to go home in the first round. We get forced to game 7, and we go home. Okay. Against a Timberwolves team that should really be like a top 2 seed, to be honest. Luka coming up against Jason Tatum. Mavs versus Celtics, and the Mavs get revenge and win it in 5. All right, so player retirements. LeBron doesn't retire. Okay, so that's good. So we have him for at least 2 more seasons. I love to see that. All right, so draft lottery. Let's see. I don't think we have a pick this year. I think it goes to the Hawks. Okay, that's fine. Star signing, we're going to keep Redick around. And then we don't really have any picks or anything. So we're going to go team player options. Hopefully, we can lock away everyone. So LeBron's going to decline his player option. That is completely fine by me. Qualifying offer, we're going to say goodbye to all these guys. Thank you for your service here on the Lakers. I was going to say the Kings, but it's the Lakers. So we're going to offer LeBron. I think we're just going to throw a 50 mil 2-year contract, no trade clause, just to make sure we get him. Because he's the star of the show around here. He does come back. So Jackson Hayes and Tyus Jones, I do want to bring back if we can. So we're going to have to worry about those guys. So Tyus Jones is probably our... Is going to be... Wait, we can bring back Lonzo Ball. Oh, we don't. We have 5 mil. Okay. Can we clear out some cap space to potentially bring him back? I'm thinking maybe we can try. So... Obviously, we can't trade out Bronny James. Max Christie isn't really playing too much at the moment. So, like, I know Grayson Allen. I mean, we can look to maybe move Christie away from for a pick if anyone has. Okay, Utah Jazz will give us a first round pick, and Nets would give us a first round pick, and the Thunder would give us 2 first round picks. Okay. I guess stupid is as stupid does. Well, not really stupid as stupid does. I like OKC's offer here. They get a young player in the door and we get 2 first round picks. So thank you, Max Christie, for your service. I really do appreciate that. And then do we have anyone else that needs to be moved away? Maxwell Lewis, I guess we can move to. Golden State Warriors will give us a first round pick. And OKC will also give us another first round pick. So 20 to 29 first round picks, 27. Okay, I'm just gonna go this Golden State. Oh, we have to go up a second. Yeah, whatever, I'll do that. Cool. All right. So, anyone else on this team that needs to be moved right now? No. Okay. Good. All right. So we should have cleared up a little bit of space. Can we potentially sign? It doesn't look like we can sign Lonzo. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. So that means we can't actually afford Mr. I forgot. Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones. There we go. Yeah. We can apparently only afford the minimum, which is insane. So he's unrestricted. So we need to kind of wait and see. So LeBron, we're going to announce the rights on anyone else here, which is good. Okay, cool. So we'll get through moratorium. And we'll see kind of what's going to happen here. So we got both of them cap holded. So we'll see if we can offer a contract to Tyus Jones. He's not going to want to yet. We'll just kind of go through to late here. Tyus Jones is still here, which is good to see. I'm hoping we can bring him back on maybe a 2-year deal. Okay, cool. So he'll accept this. And then we need to focus on Jackson Hayes. So where's Jackson Hayes? Nick Richards is also here, but we did sign him the other day. I don't really want to get rid of everyone, so I do want to kind of keep... Kevon Looney's such a good pickup, though, as a backup center. Maybe we can offer him a contract too, and maybe Jackson Hayes. We get both of them. So hopefully Jackson Hayes can come back on the qualifying offer. He doesn't. Okay, that's great. So Anthony Davis and LeBron are starting to regress. So is Grayson Allen. That's fine. That's okay. I still think this team is good enough to contend. So if we're bad, we might stop at the trade deadline. But if not, I'm hoping we can just coast the way through and hopefully make the playoffs, maybe make it through to the Western Conference Finals. That would be really nice. It was a horrible year, but I think we could have done a bit better. Shea is your MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Cooper Flagg. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year on the Hornets. Wemby is your depoy. Jarris Walker, Most Improved. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Shea. Jason Kidd is the Coach of the Year. And Jordan Hobson is the Executive of the Year. So, pretty interesting season. I think maybe the LeBron at point guard is going to be over after this season. I think we need a point guard. I think we just need to get like a Trae Young, Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball, someone like that in this team. We just need someone to play that position, and maybe we can move LeBron back to the small forward position. So, yeah, AD gets on all NBA third team, LeBron's second team, AD also on defensive team. And yeah, that's about it. So we are the 4th seed yet again. So I'm pretty, considering the East is so competitive, I'm pretty happy with that. There's our numbers. Jeremy Grant is just having such a good couple years. Well, not really great, but he's going to start regressing. So maybe that's something we need to kind of keep in mind. And Tyus Jones has been pretty good. He's been all right for us. Maybe Robert Williams isn't the starting center. Maybe we should slot him back into like a backup center role. But we'll see if we get through this first round. So we're coming up against DeJounte Murray, TJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Zion, Yamisi, Herb Jones. Yeah, like Herb Jones would be great for this team, honestly. Him and AD together, that'd be insane. So game 1 goes to the Pelicans. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to the Pelicans. Game 4 goes to us. Game 5 goes to us. And then game 6, can we please just win game 6 to get through to the next round? I'd be very happy with that. We are on the road though. Unsure how we play on the road, but if we can just hold on, I would... Oh, we're going to lose. Okay, so game 7 against the Pelicans in the first round yet again. I think we're going to just shrink this down to just an 8-man rotation. We're going to see if we can get past the Pelicans, who obviously have a great team. They have Zion, but we should... Oh my god, man. Come on, please come back. Please. Okay. We're going home in the first round yet again. This is terrible. And we're probably going to lose LeBron. We're not. We can overwrite LeBron. I didn't think about that. Okay. So, Luka, Evan Mobley, and the Mavs win 2 in a row now. Luka wins Finals MVP again. So, player retirements, we're going to overwrite LeBron. So, next year is going to be his last year. Do we go a year without LeBron as well? I don't even know. I do not even know. Okay, so draft lottery. The thing is, we do own our first round pick this year, I believe. We do at 26. Okay, so we can obviously put that in a trade. Jeremy Grant has been so good for us, but I think Dalton Connect might be just taking that spot. So let's just draft with this pick. Pick 26. Let's take Derek Queen. I do kind of like that. Let's take the center. We can use Jackson Hayes in a bit of a trade. He didn't come back. I forgot about that. Cool. Amazing. Okay, so rookie signing. Derek Queen is coming in. Team player options. Dalton Connect is going to accept that. And qualifying offers, we don't have anyone here. Moratorium. So this is where it gets interesting, because Robert Williams, for whatever reason, wants, like, I guess we can give him like a 3-year, 18 mil a season contract. Like, that's so much for potential backup center. Maybe he's just going to start. Okay, so Luke Kennard, Jason Tate, Trey Lyles. We're going to keep that trade exception. Actually, cap hold Jason Tate. I think he might be able... Let's just cap hold both these guys. They might be decent pieces for a big trade. And we need to apparently go to the main menu to update. All right, so Robert Williams comes back. And then I think it's time to potentially make a big trade. That's fine. Did Trae Young go back to the Hawks? He did, and he's an 87 overall now. So if we can potentially make this trade work. Okay. 2 first-round picks, Jeremy Grant, Grayson Allen, and Bruce Brown for Trae Young. Is that overdoing it? I don't know if that's overdoing it. Let's see if we can keep Bruce Brown. They agree. Okay, 2 first-round picks and 2 good players for Trae Young. That might have been really silly. I didn't really think about what we were doing then. Okay, so Trae Young and Tyrus Jones. I like that. We got Austin Reeves and Bruce Brown. I guess that's fine. LeBron James Connect, Vanderbilt. And then we're going to switch AD back to this center position. So we'll make sure to do that. Oh, AD back to the power forward position. So make sure to quickly do that. Cool. All right. So the 3rd season in charge. Is this the 3rd season in charge? I think it might be the 3rd season in charge coming up. So I am going to run through this year. This, depending on how this year goes, we might add a 3rd on the end. But I will see you guys in the playoffs, hopefully. So Jokic kind of locks up himself in the GOAT conversations with another MVP. AJ Debinsa, Rookie of the Year. 6-man of the year goes to Josh Giddey. I think that's back-to-back, could be mistaken. Wemby, Depoy, and then most improved VJ Edgecombe. I don't like rookies winning this, but he did double his numbers, which is pretty crazy. Trae Young, clutch player of the year here in the Lakers. I love to see that. Chris Finch, coach of the year. So, pretty interesting season. We don't actually get any Lakers on any of these teams. Okay. Very interesting. I thought we would have got like LeBron or something on any of these teams. We do get Anthony Davis, an all-defensive first team. And Robert Williams, an all-defensive second team. Okay, so that's crazy. Love to see that from him, the big man. And then that's it. The Raptors 9-5, all-rookie second team, Kevin McCullough. Sure, I don't know why he's there. Okay, so we are the 6th seed. So a bit of a fall from last year, which is a little bit annoying, a little bit sad, but that's, I guess it's okay. Why aren't we hearing any audio? Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Okay, so leading the way for us, we have Trey Young, we have LeBron James, we have Anthony Davis, and we have Dalton Connect also, you know, getting up there a little bit. Rebounds and assists. Perfect. So the team is doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how the team's going. For some reason my game capture keeps crashing. Okay. We should be good now. So obviously we're the 6th seed. I'm hoping we can get past the Memphis Grizzlies who have Jar, Dylan Harper, Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson, Zach. Yeah, that's an insane team. Game 1 goes to the Grizzlies. Okay, so we need to sort this out pretty quickly because I don't want to lose because LeBron is probably going to retire this offseason. So we need to really think about that. Okay, 9-man rotation time. Game 2 goes to the Lakers. Game 3 goes to the Grizzlies. Game 4, man, I think it's done. I think we're done. I think the game is about to kick us out in round 1 yet again. And we do. We get eliminated. That is crazy. And we're going to see LeBron retire, unfortunately, which is insane. And the Timberwolves win. And Anthony Edwards is your MVP. Oh, finals MVP. All right. Now is the time of the video that things get really difficult. LeBron is gone. There's a lot of guys that are gone from here as well. A lot of guys that I kind of grew up watching. So draft lottery, I think we have a couple picks, or maybe they went to the Hawks. So we have, I don't even see us there. I think our pick went to the Hawks or the Jazz. Okay, our pick went to the Jazz. All right, so this is going to be difficult now. This is going to be extremely difficult. So we can't draft any rookies. So we're going to move through to the team player options. Yeah, no rookies. So team player options. Everyone here is coming back, which is good to see. I think we have the capacity to make another trade, but I kind of want to go through to the trade deadline. So who is out of contract? So Tyus Jones is out of contract. So we'll just lock him up on a 5-year deal. I think that's good. And Kevon Looney, we can, both these guys I'd like to see come back. I know Bruce Brown's probably going to regress. So we could probably find some better players. I guess Derek Queen's going to come back. So, okay, cool. So let's kind of go through moratorium. Let's finish this out. And then let's look what our roster kind of looks like. So obviously Bronny James also could become a trade candidate here. I know LeBron is gone now, so Bronny James could be moved on. We need a backup shooting guard. We need probably a backup small forward. Dalton Connect can kind of run that. And everything else is kind of looking okay. So obviously LeBron is a huge loss. I'm not saying he's not a huge loss. So we need to be really careful and really smart about what we do here. So I think Antonio Reeves, is that someone he hasn't really played much. Not someone I really want to take a big risk on. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think maybe Malik Beasley is going to be our guy here. We'll offer him maybe 2 years on the minimum. And then our small forward spot, Tamani Kamara is actually not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I don't mind maybe picking him up here. No one else from this list really jumps out at me. So let's offer Tamani Kamara a spot here. And they're both going to accept. Malik Beasley's not going to accept. Okay. So did we sign him or did we not sign him? We didn't sign him, but we got Kamara. Okay, so let's have a look and see. So we can potentially trade finder Bronny James with like a 2031 first round pick and see if we can get a shooting guard to come in. Chris Dunn is 33. It's probably not the greatest idea. I don't want to give up Johnny Furphy. Yeah, I don't really like that. We can get back Jeremy Grant. We can get back Rui Hachimura, who has really not had a good couple of years. Bol. Caden Boozer. We can play him as the backup shooting guard, I guess. He might go through a little bit. Yeah, none of these guys really jumps out at me. Ryan Dunn. Nikola Topic. Topic actually would be really good if we can avoid trading Derek Queen. That is. Okay, I kind of like the Topic idea. Can we afford him though? We cannot. We cannot afford him. How much money? 3 mil. Which, yeah, unfortunately is not going to happen. Okay, so if we go Bronny James and maybe 2 first-round picks, because we obviously can't keep our first-round picks. So let's just see if we can offer both of these. And maybe get a better player. Mackenzie Mbako, he's not that bad. They want another pick, though. Ben Sheriff is a 78 overall. They want 3 first-round picks for this guy. Caden Boozer for 2 first-round picks. Isn't the worst. I think we might have to take that. Keelan Anthony. We want someone that's ready to come straight in, really. So, Mackenzie Mbako or Ben Sheriff. I'm kind of thinking Ben Sheriff, but I really don't want to get rid of 2 first-round picks. So let's just offer both seconds here and see if they'll accept that as well. They're not going to do that. We'll just get rid of that pick, and they're not going to do that. Let's just offer up a first-round pick, and they do. Okay, cool. So the last year in charge, we've got Trae Young, Tyus Jones, Austin Reeves, Ben Sheriff, Dalton Connect, Tommy Kamara, Anthony Davis, Vanderbilt, Rob Williams, and Derek Queen. So, going to be a really interesting year. Let's see if we can capitalize on losing LeBron James. Maybe the team gets a bit of a spark. Yeah, people are regressing. So, I mean, hopefully we can make the playoffs and make a bit of an impact. Okay, we're here at the trade deadline, and Trae Young is averaging 22 points, almost 8 assists. Dalton Connect, 18, 3 and 3. Anthony Davis, 16, 8 and 2. Austin Reeves is playing really well. Ben Sheriff is playing really well. Trae Jones is playing pretty good. And Rob Williams is playing pretty good as well. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about this team, man. I think it's time to maybe trade Austin Reeves. I think we might see what we can do. Maybe start Ben Sheriff in that shooting guard position. Maybe find someone else to come off the bench for Austin Reeves. Because, like, if we take a look at, like, the standings, like, I don't know what, like, our point differential is. We're negative 3.7. All right, so we are, like, we're, like, bottom in points per game. So maybe we need to boost Anthony Davis's shot tendency up a little bit. And then, yeah, we're pretty bad for, like, we're pretty bloody bad for defense as well. Okay, so maybe look. I don't want to trade Anthony Davis. That's the thing. So Anthony Davis, let's boost you up. Let's boost you up to like an 80. We'll go 85. Trae Young will boost up to like a 99. We may 90. We'll go 90, 95. And Dalton Connect will push up a little bit too. And I think that's fine. We'll boost Ben Sheriff up too. Okay. So, I think maybe we look to maybe add some defense to, like, Austin Reeves is having a pretty average-ish year. So, let's see if we can offer, like, 2 first-round picks. The Nuggets pick is going to be worth a lot. So, let's see what we can get. Isaiah Hardenstein, Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Tyson, and Malik Monk is interesting. That actually is pretty interesting. We had some scoring off the bench in Malik Monk, who's having an okay year, and then Jalen Tyson is also kind of breaking out a little bit, which is pretty interesting. I don't hate that. We can move Malik Monk to the shooting guard, and yeah, Jalen Tyson can play somewhere. I actually don't hate that at all. Mackenzie Mbako and Josh Green. Josh Green's more of a defensive player. Mbako's playing really bloody good too. Is he more of a defensive player as well? He's okay. He's alright. Jalen Wells playing really well. Anochi Abaji, Johnny Davis, and Tristan Da Silva, Ben Simmons, and Bryce Sensabaugh. I mean, Simmons is a former deep boy, and he's having a pretty good year. Bryce Sensabaugh is he's playing okay as well. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. That's kind of a really interesting trade. Not gonna lie, I actually am kind of considering that for some reason. I don't have a clue why I'm kind of considering that one. None of these other ones are really jumping out at me. David Mitchell adds a bit of defense off the bench. Elson Harrington, not too bad. Isaiah Stewart adds a lot of defense off the bench. And so does Ryan Dunn. I mean, that helps us quite a bit. I don't hate this trade either. Okay. There's a lot to think about here. Donovan Clingan coming off the bench with PJ Washington. Yeah, no, PJ's not really playing that great. Okay. I kind of like the idea of doing this Ryan Dunn and Isaiah Stewart trade. Let's just pop this and let's see what the trade, what our team kind of looks like. So, obviously, we need to kind of fix up a backup shooting guard because we're not going to play Reggie Henderson. So, we need to potentially trade Jared Vanderbilt now. Or we can move. Okay, let's have a look and see what happens if we move some positions around. So, let's say, can Dalton Connect play shooting guard? He can't really. Ryan Dunn goes up as a backup small forward. Does Kamara go? He goes down as a shooting guard. All right. So, what does Ryan Dunn do? I mean, he stays as an 80 overall as a backup shooting guard. It's not bad. And then, who else did we just pick up then? Isaiah Stewart as the backup center, which means Derek Queen is out of the rotation, which isn't bad. Okay. So, we changed the team a little bit here. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. So, Ben Sharp is here as the starting shooting guard. Dalton Connect, Anthony Davis, Trias Jones, Ryan Dunn, Isaiah Stewart, Vanderbilt, and Kamara. That's the bench. All right. So we're a bit more defensive now. And then, do we potentially move like an Anthony Davis and Isaiah Stewart backcourt? Does sound kind of cool. Okay. I'm just going to play out the season. I mean, I'm hoping we make the playoffs. It would be really nice if we do. But I'll see you guys once the season is done. So without LeBron, the Lakers kind of flop a little bit. Shea, MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Brandon McCoy. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year. Depoy Wemby. Noah Essengay is Most Improved. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Paolo. Mark Dagnott is the Coach of the Year. And Austin Newsome is the Executive of the Year. So do we get any of these teams? It doesn't look like we do. Anthony Davis on All Defensive Second Team. And yeah, so we end up as the 10th seed, man. That's insane. We are going to probably just run like an 8-man rotation and just hope for the best. I don't think this is gonna work in our favor at all, but I guess we'll just see. So system proficiency, pace and space is 4.5 star. Like, I don't understand why we're playing so bad. End of season stats for this last season in charge. If you guys have any tips or anything, definitely comment them down below. Maybe we can go on a bit of a dream run. But yeah, there's our top scorers. There's our top rebounders. There's our top assist getters. So pretty good. Can we beat the Golden State Warriors? Steph Curry versus LeBron. Obviously, I think both are retired now. And they have a plenty good second quarter. Please, man. Please. Okay, we hold on. We get through to the second round. And we come up against the Kings. So, let's see what happens here. Coming up against the Kings. The Kings have... All right, well, let's actually see who the Golden State have. They still have Steph. Okay. They really haven't changed. They got Anthony Simons off the bench. All right, cool. So, Giannis is here on the Kings with Sabonis. Oh, right. Yep. That makes total sense, man. That makes total sense. I don't even want to comment. Okay, we have a really good first quarter. As the second quarter is back and forth quite a bit. The third quarter, the Kings are running away with it big time here, and we are going home. Okay. So, unfortunately, we don't get ourselves a championship with the Lakers. LeBron retiring like that really kicked us in the guts, but I feel like the trades we made were pretty fair, were pretty good. And it's Shea versus VJ in the finals, and the OKC Thunder win their championship, and Shea is your finals MVP. So... yeah, like looking at some quick playoff statistics, obviously we didn't make the playoffs. We can't even score. Okay, don't even worry, guys. Don't even worry. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Next weekend, we're going to be doing 2 more teams, so maybe they could be your teams. Obviously, we're going through alphabetical order, and the rebuilds aren't super realistic, so we're always having a bit of fun with them. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate all the love and support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.